Tomorrow is day 30 of my 30-day life challenge. And today's topic, wait a second here. There I am. So today's topic is called Stop Waiting. Today's topic is stop waiting for a man to show up to save you because he ain't coming. That's right. He ain't coming. So I know for myself, I grew up watching a lot of Disney movies about the happily ever after and how, life sucks for a woman until she meets her Prince Charming. And then everything suddenly is so much better and all her problems go away. And that's the idea that we're trained with as little girls to believe, to think that one day all our problems are going to go away when we meet Prince Charming, when we meet the man of our dreams. And suddenly life is going to be amazing and perfect and wonderful forever and ever. And we're never going to have any problems or pain. So I don't know if just me. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of women out there. I've certainly talked to a lot of women out there who had this Disney kind of fantasy around love and what love is supposed to be. Now, the problem with that is that when you expect love to be this happily ever after Disney type of life, of love, then when things go wrong, when things don't go as planned, when you have problems, when you have challenges, when you have growing and learning opportunities with the person that you're dating or in a relationship with, then it crushes that fantasy, that happily ever after fantasy of love that we all grew up with that does not exist, that is not realistic. And then suddenly we think and believe that we're with the wrong person or that we made a mistake and that we don't really know how to put the work in to grow ourselves, to continue to show up in the way that the relationship demands for us to be better. So you know what I'm talking about with the whole happily ever after Disney fantasy of love, then shout it out in the comments. Yes, yes, on air saying I'm aligned with you. I'm wearing an Aladdin t-shirt right now. Nice. Totally. That's so funny. So yeah, stop. My message to you is just stop. If there's any part of you that is secretly, unconsciously waiting for Prince Charming to show up, for your soulmate to show up, to save you from your misery, from your problems, from your loneliness, let me tell you, girlfriend, he's not coming. And if he does show up, it's going to be a huge disappointment because he's not going to be able to save you from the extraordinary growing, learning, and healing opportunities that you need to be showing up for yourself. You cannot just hand over to a man your own personal growth opportunities that are only yours and yours only to embrace. See, those challenges, that unresolved pain, that unresolved hurt that is in your heart, that no man can take away from you, is yours to embrace. And you need to use that pain to evolve yourself. You need to use that unresolved hurt from your past to evolve yourself, to become the woman of your dreams, the woman of your dreams that's going to attract that man of your dreams that you're dreaming of. Now, let me tell you a little secret about this. When Prince Charming comes into your life, he's not going to take your pain away and your suffering away, and he's not going to just instantly make everything better forever and ever. Then what happens is that when you get into a relationship, guess what? That's when the work starts. That's when a different kind of work starts. Because you see, a lot of the reason why relationships fall apart after some time is because people stop earning that love. People stop working for that love. People stop showing up as their best self because the mentality is, oh, great, I found my man. That means I've arrived. I'm there. I can just relax now and put my feet up, and that's not how it works. After you get into a relationship with the right person, you still need to be earning that love and the respect of that person. You still need to be showing up. You still need to be growing and evolving. The work does not stop. I'm going to talk a lot more about that in a different video, but I feel like this message today is about just giving up. And now this is a very heartbreaking thing, to really truly give up on that fantasy of happily ever after, where you're going to show up to your soulmate and then all your problems are going to be gone. You have to start saving yourself. You have to grow up and become the woman that you're meant to be, not when Prince Charming shows up, but right now, by looking into your heart, exploring and finding the places inside that are still hurting from the love that you did not get when you were a little girl from your mom or your dad or whoever it was. You need to start giving to yourself that love that was missing in your upbringing, so that you don't show up with a man from an emotionally needy place inside like a little girl. See, when you don't heal your heart and you're waiting for some man to save you, when a man arrives into your life, you're going to be like a showing up like a broken little girl, hoping for this man to save you and to be your father. And that's not what you want. Trust me, I did that already. It did not work. See, growing up, I never met my father, so that fatherly love was always missing. So in my 20s, I was always looking for older men to father me. Now, I wasn't doing this consciously, but secretly, unconsciously, I so badly wanted fatherly love. So I would attract these older men who were absolutely controlling and who were very much like a father, controlling and demeaning and trying to tell me what to do and what to wear and what to eat and how to be and how to think and how to breathe. And then I realized, wait a second, I'm an adult. I don't need a father. I need myself. I need my own love. I need my own support. So if you grew up without your father's love, if you grew up never meeting your father, you need to watch out for this, because it can be very easy to get trapped in this unconscious idea that you need some man to save you and to give you the love that you never got growing up. It ain't happening. And sorry, not sorry to burst your bubble, but it's time for you to grow up. It's time for you to give to yourself all the love and the attention and validation, all the support and encouragement that you just unfortunately did not receive growing up. You need to be the hero of your own heart, because when you do that, then you show up as a queen in dating. Then you demand the respect that a queen deserves. But as long as you're feeling all broken and unhealed and you're waiting for some man to show up, you are not going to attract a king. You're going to attract another person who is totally unresolved in their own stuff. And when you have two people that are unresolved in their hurt, from childhood, it is very messy and very, very painful. So it's really, really worth you making the important conscious decision to be your own savior, to be your own hero of your own heart, and to learn how to love yourself and give to yourself the healing that only you can give to yourself, that then somebody else can match. Are you feeling me on this? Are you feeling me on this? I want to hear from you. I see some comments here. Be the hero of your own heart. That's right, Katie. Hey, Tats. I didn't even know. Avi says, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I didn't know that was totally up to me. It was a huge shock for me. I always thought someone else was coming for me. Girlfriend, I hear you. I thought the same thing. Nobody's coming for you. Nobody. You need to save yourself. You need to save your heart, because you're not a little girl anymore. And that was a very painful thing for me to realize, because I so badly wanted somebody to save me. I did not want to save myself. I was so stubborn about this. And I cried so much at the realization that nobody was coming for me. And I kicked and I screamed and I resisted. And I even told the universe, no, I'm not saving myself. I don't want to. I want somebody to save me. And I went on like that for days, maybe weeks, maybe months. I don't remember. But soon I realized, okay, I choose to grow up. I choose to pick myself up. I choose to show up for myself in all the ways that my mother didn't show up, in all the ways that all these people didn't show up. And I'm going to stop complaining, and I'm going to show up, and I'm going to grow up. And you know what? I'm still in this process. I'm still discovering parts of myself that are unhealed from my past. It just never ends. And it's difficult. It's painful. It's uncomfortable. And sometimes I still want to give up on the idea of me showing up for myself. I still want somebody to save me. And that's totally okay. That's human. That's normal. So it's important for you to make space for your own humanity. And it's okay to have those little emotional tantrums sometimes, as long as you know that you can't stay there forever. So thank you for tuning in, Betsy. Thank you, Katie. Thank you. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you. Yes, on air. Thank you, Katie, Buffy. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. And as you know, I will see you tomorrow. And I want to leave you with my message that you are so special. It does not matter what you've been through. It does not matter how hurt you are in your heart or how much work you've done. It doesn't matter what your past says. You are special. You are unique. You have something beautiful to offer to one amazing man who's looking for somebody exactly like you. And so you don't want to give up. You don't want to give up on love with yourself. You don't want to give up on love with the right person. You got to keep loving yourself. You got to keep doing everything that you can to show up for yourself with all your love and all your support, because you deserve it more than anybody else. You deserve your own love. All right. So I've been on for some time. So I'm going to take a little break and leave you with that message. So I'm sending you so much love wherever you are in the world, from my heart to yours, and know that you are not alone. We are in this together. All right. Beautiful day. Beautiful day to you.